Welcome to the Explainer. Come a little closer for this one. Today, we're stepping away from the light and moving into the shadows of the human mind. We're going on a dark psychological descent. Historically, we called them the 7 deadly sins, but modern psychology shows us something entirely different. They aren't moral failures. They're actually desperate psychological coping strategies. They are protective walls built by a terrified mind. Today, we're stripping away 6 of them to focus our absolute attention on just one trap.
The crucial question we have to ask is this: what happens when satisfaction never arrives? What actually drives us to keep consuming, keep scrolling, keep eating, long after we're no longer empty? Let's step into the void.
Part 1. The illusion of hunger. We're going to strip away the traditional idea of overeating to reveal something much darker. Gluttony is the psychological inability to stop consuming, even after satisfaction should have arrived. It's pure psychological excess, a desperate, totally unconscious craving that goes far, far beyond any physical necessity. Think about it like this. Natural hunger stops when you're full. It's regulated by biological limits. Your healthy mind steps in to protect you. But gluttony recognizes absolutely no internal limits. The dysregulated mind entirely ignores the satiety center because it's driven by emotional distress, not an empty stomach.
Which leads us to a very unsettling thought. Why does fullness never actually satisfy us? Let's leave the physical illusion behind and look at the hidden neurological trap.
Section 2. The broken reward loop. Here, our very own survival instincts are hijacked against us. The brain gets its reward, but the relief is a complete lie. When we use artificial stimuli, whether it's junk food or endless digital media, we trigger these unnatural dopamine surges. The brain gets overwhelmed. Normal life begins to feel completely dull. The relief you feel is entirely fabricated. It becomes this claustrophobic cycle of compulsion. Step 1, anticipation. The craving builds. Step 2, the binge. You hit that unnatural peak. Step 3, withdrawal, the inevitable crash. This entire trap relies on self-soothing through endless, desperate repetition. And then the brain adapts. The emptiness actually grows. As your tolerance builds up, your baseline of joy drops lower and lower. You find yourself forced into an endless appetite for relief, consuming more and more, literally just to feel normal. Which pulls us even deeper into the void with this question. If it hurts us so much, why do we keep doing it? Section 3. Consuming to escape. The terrifying reality is that we use overconsumption as an emotional escape hatch from our own minds. Think of the escape tactics: the endless scroll, emotional eating, obsessive media consumption, constant distraction. This is modern content noise. We use it to drown out our internal distress. We consume because we are terrified of the quiet. And we lie to ourselves to make it okay. I've had a tough day, I deserve a treat. The mind uses the defense mechanism of rationalization. It creates a perfectly logical sounding excuse to mask the true, desperate motive behind the binge. We protect our fragile egos from the truth. We choose the instant relief of giving in. Psychologists actually call this temporal discounting. It's the mind's tragic flaw. We willingly choose immediate, fleeting numbness over long-term peace. We surrender to the impulse just to make the discomfort stop for a single moment. So we have to ask the darkest question of all. What are we actually running from? Let's step completely into the psychological abyss. Section 4. The fear of emptiness. This is the absolute center of the compulsion. The dark, emotional void. We are trying to fill an internal void with external things. It's a sad, desperate fantasy. We convince ourselves that acquiring or consuming just one more thing is finally going to heal our emotional dependency. But the external can never fix the internal. And the psychological toll of this is devastating. Emotional suffocation, chronic dissatisfaction, the complete loss of true connection, leading to absolute isolation. We live with an excess that only widens the chasm inside of us. Eventually, the self-soothing becomes suffocation. The walls start to close in. There comes a terrifying moment when the individual realizes that the consumption will never, ever resolve the emptiness. The escape hatch is locked. And this brings us to a final, chilling realization. Gluttony is not hunger. It is the fear that emptiness will return the moment consumption stops. Sit in the quiet darkness of that thought. Until next time.